Namandats, 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 namandats. 강온철생안 이시무조도 싱안후만석 세이프조설각 가오무려걸 의다이세슈 의사이쇼빙우 세이프조성악 가시조분덕 묘쇼조지법 극겸이셔먼 세이브조성악 니역진쇼넨 조에스번교 싱음무조도 이쇼템닌시 진디기엔다이코 의쇼무사이도 저조산금요 고사이슈야크난 가이히지행엠 메시콘모안 에이소크쇼아크도 즈란젠시몬 고소조만석 이요로지포 니치간슈즈키 텐코온후겐 이슈카이호조 고세쿠도쿠호 조다이슈추 세포시시쿠 그요이사이붓 그소쿠슈토쿠호 난내신조만 토쿠이산가요 녀분무게지 즈란미후쇼 난가크에릭 도시사이쇼손 싱안약고카 다이센노칸도 거크쇼텐닌 도우진묘케 나만다브 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 나만 しく毒やうどうせいさいどうほんぼだいしんおうじょうあんなと。Namandaps, namandaps, 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 namandaps.
Namandaps, 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 namandaps. Please join me in Gasho. The power of the vow is without limit. Thus, even our karmic evil, deep and heavy, is not oppressive. The Buddha's wisdom is without bounds. Thus, even those of distracted minds and self-indulgence are not abandoned. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Namo. Hello, everyone. It was great to see everyone at our first in-person service last week. Honestly, it was exciting to see people coming in to listen to the Dharma, to chant the sutras, and celebrate the birth of Shinran Shonin, the founder of Jodo Shinshu. Today, I quoted from the Shodo Matsu Wasan, or the hymns of the Dharma ages. After lamenting about this Dharma age of Mappo, the time in which Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings are our only guide to the Dharma and to our own enlightenment, Shinran Shonin writes that Amida Buddha's great wisdom and compassion is what allows us to attain our own enlightenment. He emphasizes that no matter the sentient being, they are saved because of the primal vow of Amida Buddha, which has already been fulfilled. This vow states all sentient beings are born into the Pure Land and attain enlightenment upon sincere entrusting and joy in the utterance of the name Namo Amida Butsu. The reason why Amida Buddha created this vow for all sentient beings is because of the karma that we have accumulated throughout our many lifetimes, which would usually allow us not to attain enlightenment, especially in this life. By our entrusting in Amida Buddha, our bad karma is erased upon our death, and we are born into the Pure Land where we attain enlightenment. Though this brings up the question, if our bad karma is erased at the end of life, what is the point of doing good or right things? To answer this question, I would like to pose a scenario. So it is Friday afternoon and you have just gotten off of work. If you were tired, please remember the time in which you got off of, you were still going to work. You are really excited to get home because you have a great weekend planned with friends and family. The problem with the drive home is that you know that you will run into traffic. But because it's the fastest way home, you grudgingly get on the freeway. As you drive, you eventually hit the rush hour traffic. As you slowly make your way down the freeway, your excitement grows as your patience shrinks. Eventually, you pass the exit right before you need to get off. As you crawl your way towards your exit, you start becoming more and more impatient as the right lane seemingly gets slower and slower. Though you can't see the exit just yet, you know that you are about half a mile away. Just then, you hear the roar of an engine and a flash of red behind you. In your rearview mirror, you see a red sports car racing down the right shoulder. As they pass you, you catch a glimpse of their license plate, which reads BHDSTTVA. In your mind, it reads as Bodhisattva. Still hearing the howl of the engine, you begin to have thoughts about using the right lane too. You are excited to get home to get ready for this weekend. So here is a question I pose to you. Would you use the fast way by taking the right shoulder and enabling you to go home faster? Or would you take the slow way by keeping on the freeway and getting to your home safely? This was an actual scenario that was posed to me while I was actually coming back from school one day. Though I do not know if the license plate actually said Bodhisattva or if it was a red sports car, it made me think in the moment, should I follow the actions of this supposed Bodhisattva? This is the type of karma that we are talking about. Though very small and seemingly insignificant to some, your choice of taking the shoulder is quicker, but can cause accidents or get you a ticket. This choice can also potentially hinder your fun weekend with the threat of a ticket swimming through your thoughts or the possibility of being in the hospital due to an accident. The choice of staying on the freeway to the exit and following the rules of the road is the safest, though the slowest. You would not only be able to safely return home, but be able to enjoy the weekend without any negative thoughts on your mind. The human mind of doing things we are not supposed to when they seemingly would not cause harm shows our foolishness. It is this foolishness that Amida Buddha understands as our bad karma. We continue to show these, to act in these foolish manners, not knowing if our choices would bear no or great consequences to others. This is why the primal vow was made, not for us to do bad things, but for us to think through our choices and choose the path that causes less harm to us and other beings. The primal vow is for us to think deeply on our choices and realize that our choices, though seemingly ours, have consequences that are interdependent to other people's own choices. It is when we understand this truth that we realize our own foolishness and entrust ourselves to the other power of Amida Buddha. Thus, I bring up the question again to you. Would you follow the red Bodhisattva down the right shoulder, or would you continue on the freeway and safely make it home? Thank you all very much for listening to my Dharma Talk today. I hope you and your families and friends continue to be safe and well. We look forward to meeting everyone again next week in person for our Memorial Day service. In closing, I would like us all to put our hands together in contemplation as we say the name Namo Amida Butsu, as it holds the great wisdom and compassion of the other power of Amida Buddha. So please join me in Gassho. 南无阿弥陀仏。南无阿弥陀仏。南无阿弥陀仏。南无阿弥陀仏。南无阿弥陀仏。南無阿弥陀仏。